Hi, my friends, Jim Holmes here, and I'm pleased to be back doing another video. This is going to be based on a talk I gave last week in front of a healing group. They found it very insightful and useful, and so I'm going to do a series of videos that cover this talk that I gave, and I hope it works for you as well. Um, First, I'm going to tell you a quick story about myself. A couple of years ago, went to my doctor's for my annual physical. My only complaint was that there was a constant ringing in my ears. And he said, let's get a CAT scan done of your head. Let's see what's going on. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. And about a week or so later, the CAT scan was done. And the technician who read the imaging, his only comment was that I was missing part of my brain just beneath the plate in my head, which makes total sense. It's kind of funny, but it's me, right? Those of you who haven't read my book, Pen, Paper, Prayer, or know anything about me, I'm going to give you a quick recap of what happened to me. When I was 23 years old, I died in a car accident, and that was 43 years ago, and I've needed all that time to recover. It was a traumatic experience for me, and I'm sharing that story, trying to help other people or families, hopefully you. My head hit the inside of my car so hard when it crashed into a tree that part of my brain was pulverized into liquefied brain matter. That's not me talking. That's in my medical report, which is in the appendix of my book. I fractured my skull, and blood, brains, and God knows what ran out of my head. I broke all the bones in my face except my nose. They just pushed them back into place because what are they going to do? I was dying anyways. I punctured a lung, probably because I broke all the ribs on my right side, and probably a rib went through my lung. Who knows? I dislocated my right shoulder. They never said it correctly because, again, I was dying and they had bigger things to deal with. I had, pieces of my broken skull were shoved into my brain. They had to pick those out. Oh, my aching back. I was not in good shape. And, I was obviously comatose in the car. I just went right into it. So did my buddy Steve, who was with me at the time. And once I got to the hospital, I spent the next 13 days comatose, most of that time on life support, in the ICU. And 4 days after coming out of my coma, I was released from the hospital into my parents' care. Our dad's an engineer. Mom's a housewife. What an unfair burden to place on them. I mean, I could barely walk, I could barely talk, and I sure as hell couldn't think straight. And bang, there I was back in their house. It just wasn't right because it was unfair to them and to me because I needed so much help that I never got. I mean, to this day, I haven't had 1 second of physical or mental therapy to help me acclimate to my new body and its limitations and to being alive again. That sounds kind of crazy, but when you come back from the beauty and splendor of heaven, you come back to this world. This is tough. This is a tough place to live. But that's the way it was, and that's the hand I was dealt, and I had to deal with it. So I hope that you can find some comfort in your journey of healing, because we're all healing from something. It doesn't have to be a horrific car crash or anything like that. It can be the loss of a loved one. I mean, that happens all the time. It could be a bad medical report. I mean, they happen, or it could just be how tough it is to live in this world, this chaotic world. Day after day, it takes its toll on us. And if that's what you need to heal from, that's okay. We all need that. It happens, to the best of us. Ever since I wrote my book, again, Pen, Paper, Prayer, right over here, I posted a couple of things on Facebook, and boy, did it take off. I didn't know what to do with it. I mean, tens of thousands of people were getting back to me, and I've had to delete a lot of those postings because I needed the room, and I got in trouble on Facebook for a couple of things. But whatever. Some of these people are writing to me saying, I can't believe it. Our son, he's young like you were, bad car accident, brain injury, life support. Thank you for your book. It's giving us some hope, more hope than the doctors are giving us, that he can survive. I mean, look at you. I feel so bad because I'm the anomaly. I was not supposed to survive in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I was just a total mess. The fact that I'm here is a miracle. I'll talk about those later because miracles have become a part of my life, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to continue with these videos. I'm going to wrap this one up because I don't want it to go too long. But the next one I've already got written, and I'll get it out as soon as possible. Hopefully, you'll be seeing 2 videos a week, and depending on your feedback, we can go from there. And as you all know, love is the answer. Thanks for listening, my friends. I'll see you soon.